Oh, right. Welcome to Linus's KeyForge. Babbling, babbling. Welcome to Linus's KeyForge rambling, babbling. Nyetahoo! Oh, wow. We got some news here. January the 12th. GG posted some interesting articles. 3 actually. The first one was about sealed. And, as we here in community, most of us in the community of KeyForge, we really were waiting for this. Sealed is something that is true KeyForge. Well, part of it at least. We feel like I feel like it's part of the nature of KeyForge that we have the sealed format, and I'm so happy that they actually brought it as an official format. But then we could discuss about different variants. Sure, they were talking about the original sealed, that you just open one deck and then that's it. Or you have the sealed alliance, where you actually buy 3 decks and then you choose from those 9 pods. Hei, Isi tekee tässä tämmöistä videoa nyt. And then you choose, what would I say? Yeah, of those 9, the best ones, and create your own deck. But then there's a third variant that wasn't actually mentioned, and it was actually buy 3 decks and pick 1. Which personally I feel like that would be the most close to the original thought of KeyForge. But, new company, new thoughts, new moves, 2024. I'm still happy with this. I mean, why not? They just intertwined those 2 formats. The first one, just bring 1 or bring 3 and take different kind of pods and make a deck. I think that's okay. That's fine. We're happy. I'm happy. I'm happy with that. They actually listen to us in that case. But then we move on to the next article, which is all about the organized play. And organized play. As a European, I don't know. For me, the first thing that I reacted, that I've also heard some of my friends reacting to, is that there's no cash prize. And I must say, even though I'm not going to probably ever even be able to participate fully competitively in KeyForge, that no cash prize. I know that people where community generally, there has been the voice that's been saying like, no, it's not good for it's unhealthy and creates toxicity and so on. But I don't agree at all. I think our community is strong, and the whole KFC experience that I had 2023 back in the autumn in Minnesota, that was just amazing. And we had like crazy cash prizes there, and I didn't see any toxicity. So I can't. Maybe it's in store level stuff, but I'm talking about like World Tour, big events. I think there needs to be some sort of cash prize, especially for people that travel far away. Gives an incentive to participate in these, so they can actually maybe get something back, or even invest more in the game with that money. I feel like that's a miss for me. I think we should have. I would have been fine with cutting half the whole cash prize pool, or even third of it. That's totally okay. I think. But taking it away totally, I don't think that's the thing that we. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Please comment below. But I think we should have had some sort of a cash prize at least. I am though super excited to see what kind of prizes they are actually planning to do, and this is actually something that I really wished and hoped that they already would have done. Like when they make this kind of announcement, they would already show us, hey, these are the prizes, these are the cool things they're gonna get if you win or you become second or top 4 or whatever. That kind of stuff they should have had already. Oh man, I think that's a miss. Like, please, GG, have some, solid plans before you make these kind of announcements, because now it creates a lot of kind of ambiguity, and people like, okay, what now? Some are happy, some are not, and chaos and all around. That's how I feel, at least, when I was like, what? No cash? Even if for me, who's even not participating competitively, still I was like, oh. Anyways, uh, hopefully they have at least travel reimbursements. That would be actually good or important. I think at least that, if nothing else, please have travel reimbursements, so that people that win a tournament can have a bigger incentive and easier reason or way to travel to bigger tournaments. I mean, I really want to come back to KFC and do some content there, for example. But most likely I won't have the budget, and it's all about you, viewers and supporters, that can help me with that. But if not, then it doesn't happen. I mean, that's how it is currently with my own budget. But anyways, that's me. But what about those people who are competitive? They put money into the thing and they travel to the big tournaments, and then when they win, they get just an invitation and some cool prizes. But what about traveling to next place? That costs money. I think that would be a nice way, at least, to boost and help the competitive players to travel into bigger tournaments. But that's me. That's how I feel about that travel reimbursement. Alliance. It's really interesting to see how Alliance will actually survive. Survive. I mean, yeah. Well, will it survive? I feel like there's been talking with a lot of people. In Europe, we had actually super competitive community, people that were really interested of Alliance. But I feel like then overall in States or just in Facebook or in Discord, when there have been these unofficial polls, Alliance never really gets a lot of votes. I think that majority of people are like, okay, Alliance, And now when there's no money, I felt like the last year, because there were so few participating in it, it was a big chance for you to get actually money. I mean, I even went in Alliance. However, I went in Alliance because they had the tournament on Sunday, so I could actually participate. That was actually the main reason. I would have done any format, which just if I could play, I will play that. So I had a good time with Alliance. I had no problem with Alliance anymore. Personally, I think Alliance is a healthy thing. It's a good thing to exist. But now when we have 3 official formats, I feel like that might divide the group a bit too much. We'll see. It really depends how big KeyForge becomes at the end. If we have a huge community, then it doesn't matter if we have 3 formats. But I'm fascinated. It's interesting to see how Alliance will it be what the GG claims it to be, popular or interesting or really good. Community at the moment, I don't know. We'll see. Then I'm interested to see actually the OP Kit Store Championship. This is I'm so happy that they finally are here. This is something I hope that they will establish a strong base of players that will help also draw in new players, so that the KeyForge actually can survive and become a bigger game. Store championships, the OP kits, that's a big deal. I hope that will be a success. I hope the OP kit will be an interesting kit that people will actually be drawn into it and wants to play and to get those kind of stuffs there. We'll see how GG will even be able to sell this thing to retailers, because it feels like it's a hard time. But fingers crossed. I really hope that they will succeed in this area. But yet again, I'm like, come on, where's the OP kit? I want to see already. Give me evidence. Give me something that I can see and watch and talk about. Now it's like we're pushing the decisions forward. It creates this ambiguous area when people like big change, but what does it really mean? Like that kind of stuff. That's my little feedback to GG. Please, give make solid plans and then make the announcement, so we have you can show something also, like tangible things. However, I'm looking forward to this year, and I really hope that we're gonna just explode into the scene. I hope the GR Grim Reminder will be a thing, and that's actually a super positive thing. It looks like we're going to get it kind of early, and that's going to be That's gonna be amazing. And I like when I'm making these videos, my daughters are coming, watching me, and asking questions. Doesn't stop my flow though, or does it? I don't know. And that's it probably. That's all that I had at the mind. If you know, if you have anything you want to say, or if my thoughts and my babbling, rabbling, whatever, have even given you some ideas and thoughts, please just comment below. And if not, if you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe and give me feedback. I'm all for the community. I just want this game to succeed. I love this game. It's amazing. And Yahoo!